all know, death penalty is a punishment that can be given to a criminal if found guilty of grave charges like murder, rape, homicide, etc. by the judges. So this death penalty right now is not implemented in the Philippines. Well, it was before, but now, as of now, it's not implemented. And this House believes that death penalty should not be implemented, but these people sentenced to life imprisonment should be allowed to choose death penalty if they want to die or not. So, let me reiterate again. There's like should be allowed. There's like an allowed here after should and before to choose the death penalty. So we're not forcing these convicts to die, but we're making them choose because we believe that they should have a choice. So anyway, for this death penalty, we're gonna have this choice for these. We're gonna have this death penalty for two types of convicts. First are the convicts 65 and above. So these convicts are well, senior citizens, and we think that they should be allowed to choose because most of these convicts have been imprisoned when they were in their early 20s and 30s. So they've spent a long, long time in prison, and we believe that they should choose if they want to still live until they die, or they die when they die. And they should, and we're also going to have these apply to those convicts that have terminal illness like cancer or cancer, yes. Because we believe that the last 6 months of these convicts' lives are the most painful for them, and a way for them to alleviate the pain is to take this death penalty. So once they die, we're gonna have they're gonna die.
Shame.
We're gonna have this death penalty by lethal injection, and their bodies will be sent back to their families. If they don't have families, then they'll be buried in a public cemetery. So again, it's a choice. It's their choice. We're not forcing them in any way. It's really up to them. So my first case will be the benefit of choice. So we think that these convicts should have a little, should have a choice somewhat, even if they've been convicted already. Because these prisoners, once they get to prison, pretty much like most of their rights are taken out except maybe the recognition. So we think that this choice is somehow a way to empower them. Although I'm not saying that dying will empower you. It's just a choice. It's really their choice if they want it or not. Because we know that these prisoners, once in prison, they do labor there, and some of these senior citizens and these sick people, they're not fit to work, and yet they have to work. I'm not saying all, but some. And we think that's unfair. Because they don't have, they're not capable of working.
Will prove to us that the government is still doing its role in protecting these prisoners. Because if you're going to give them a choice, it's like giving them a punishment for them to die in the first place.
We're not punishing them because it's really their choice. So if they want to keep on living,
Here.
it's up to them.
Here.
I mean, And as I said a while ago, like these, like especially these sick people who are like about to die, they don't have like they can choose not to go through all that pain in the process of dying. They can choose to like go through death penalty. My second case is the productivity of the lives of prison companies. Because once you're in prison, these criminals don't really contribute whatsoever to the society, and they don't help our GDP. They don't really help our economy to grow because they're just there. They're there because they've been convicted of a crime. And so this will be discussed by my Deputy Prime Minister. And because of that, so the government is somehow being burdened, and at the same time, the prisons are being overpopulated. So that would be one way to help those problems. So to summarize my speech, I've talked about my two cases, which is the benefit of choice and the productivity of the life in prison contexts, because we believe that these prisoners who are sentenced to life imprisonment can choose. Of course, they either have to be above 65 or have this terminal sickness. And we also believe that that would be a way to somehow solve, to help the problems